Hi everyone. Hi everyone, and welcome to TWF NXT. I am Gene Okerlund here with Ice Queen Elsa and Taz. And today on NXT, we're going to see Asuka. She'll have her gathering as the new TWF Women's Heavyweight winner, Gene Okerlund said. And as Elsa said, I like how you call me Ice Queen Elsa. Well, I can just call you Elsa. Anyway, you're right, Elsa says. We're going to see the gathering for Asuka as the TWF Women's Heavyweight winner since she won or was given the TWF Women's Heavyweight winnings last week. Yeah, well, Asuka was given the TWF Women's Heavyweight winnings, Taz said. She didn't win it. She didn't beat Becky Lynch in a wrestling fight or a wrestling match to win it, so she was given it. But first, we're going to see someone we haven't seen in a long time. The owner of the TWF, Xena, that we have not seen in a long time. Gene Okerlund says. Alright. So Xena said, it's been some time since I've actually been here. No. I was on Main Event maybe 2 or 3 weeks back. So, John Cena has been being on my YouTube fairway in 2 films. He wants to wrestle me. He wants to fight me. Why? I don't know. I don't know why John Cena wants to. Maybe in his head I'm just one dare that he's never had a wrestling fight with or a wrestling match with. Now, we all know John Cena. He's wrestled them all. He's beat them all. He's at least a 13 or at least a 15 or at least a 16 time or close to that WWE heavyweight winner. Yes, that is true. He's probably won the WWE heavyweight winnings more than any other wrestler in their time in WWE. And yes, a lot of folks gave him for what they believe he buried or put down or held down or buried or stopped other wrestlers from getting as big as he was during his time on top, which actually went from at least 2005 YL and at least up until 2013 YL. Now, during that time, he's been keeping busy. Yeah, he went from being a wrestler to a show player, but that's not the grounds of it. The grounds is John Cena wants to have a wrestling fight. So, let's have that wrestling fight, John. Come on out, John Cena. I know we got the one we want to go with. Oh, well, Xena, the last time you were in the ring, John Cena said, last time I was in the ring, I had two half broken hands, which that one of me had to be thrown out. So, yeah, John, that's true. The last time you were in the ring, that's what happened to you. So, Xena, are we going to have this wrestling fight? The one that we talked about way back in 2012 YL, if anyone has been a follower of this YouTube fairway back then know that. Or are we also talking about it back in 2015 or 2005 tween? YL, does anyone know that? But the fight never happened. You want to know why the fight never happened, John? I'll tell you why the fight never happened. Because I don't see the grounds why I need to wrestle you. Why I need to fight you for, John. And I don't see why you need to wrestle me or fight me for. But if you want to, John, here it is. I got a fight for me in the ring too, John. I don't have my sword or my flying ring. That should tell you something, John. And I should also tell you that I'm dressed up in this take. And I got many kinds of myself. Some small, some big. Some the shit would come right off of it. So some of my kind are not even restable. This is the only restable one, John. So let's go for it. Well, I thought you were going to hold off until Heat Wave or Bash at the Beach or SummerSlam for that, but I guess we can do it now. We do it now, John. I got time. Well, you remember, you want some, come get some. And another, you can't see me. I tell you right now, Xena, I'm going to put you in what was called the FU. What should be called the FU again. But WWE stopped calling it the FU a long time ago. And it's true that a lot of folks have scathed me and said I held down other folks and bullied and picked on other folks to keep myself on top between 2005 YL to 2013 YL. And that I had no business being a 14 or 15 or at least 16 time whatever WWE heavyweight winner. But it happened. Alright. And I'm going a bit ding. Oh! Xena taking down John Cena here. Gene Okerlund says. And now, Xena right now is not happy. She's mad. She's wretched. She's hurt. And another clothesline, Gene Okerlund said. You got that right. She's mad. She's hurt. She's wretched. John Cena won a wrestling fight with her, and now we're going to see a big match. Big match. John can actually beat Xena, Elsa says. Oh. And now Xena's going to get ready with him. The last ride. And now here it comes. The Tombstone Piledriver. Oh. And now Xena wants to see if John can get back up. And now Xena... Whoa! John Cena got back up now. Look, Taz said, John Cena's doing all those clotheslines he always does. You can't do 5-knuckle shuffle. Why'd he do that to the Fight Lord for? I don't know, because... John, why did he do that to the Fight Lord for? Why'd he do that to him? I don't know. We got it. John Cena is going... Oh, attitude adjustment on Xena. Is Xena going to lose to John Cena here? I hope not. Here he comes. Uh-oh. Xena's got him. And the flying ring. Taz says Xena's move is called the flying ring since Chakraman's Punjabi borrowed word. The flying ring. Taz says Xena's going to beat John Cena, Taz said. Well, we'll see if that happens or not, Elsa says. We'll see if that actually happens. Well, Gene Okerlund said, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner, Xena, Fighter Queenling, or Xena Pappas. Now the Fight Lord's out of the ring now, and now Xena just helped Xena helped John Cena up. Yeah, one's got an X, one's got a C, you know, to his feet. And they just shook hands. And now Xena walks out of the ring now. And now we got John Cena saying something. I know a lot of folks out there don't like me, and a lot of folks hate me and scathe me for the way I behave, or the way I wrestle, or the way I show play. But I'm here to tell you, I have onlook for Xena. She gave me a good wrestling fight. She gave me a good wrestling match. And I got all the onlook in the world for Xena. You won one, Xena. That was good for you. But one of these days, I'm going to have to win another one. Well, I understand now, Gene Okerlund said, I understand before we go, we're going to have, I understand that the Asuka TWF Women's Heavyweight Winnings Gathering won't be until tomorrow on Dynamite, Gene Okerlund said. But anyway, did you see Xena and John Cena have their fight here on NXT? Gene Okerlund said. Yeah, I did, Elsa says. I didn't think it was going to happen, but I think it did happen. You know? And I can't believe it actually happened, but it did. You know? And that's good to see that Xena and John Cena fight, but Xena beat John Cena, Elsa says. You're right about that, Taz says. It's good to know that happened. That was a good fight, but at the end of the day, Xena beat John Cena. I understand Jonathan Coachman is now with Xena now, or I should say John Cena. Yes, I'm here, Gene Okerlund, or Mean Gene Okerlund. The coach, Jonathan Coachman here, and I'm going to be talking with John Cena, who just had his wrestling fight with Xena. Well, John, things didn't quite go the way you want them to go. You took the loss to Xena. Yes, that's true. I did lose to Xena. But, hell, losing to Xena? Who could say they were in the ring and wrestled Xena, the fighter queenling? Well, she gave me a fight. I thought I was going to win from it. But at the end of the day, it looks like that didn't happen. It wasn't in the booking. It wasn't in the writing. But one of these days, I want to say I got all the honor in the world for you, Xena. And I want to say thank you for giving me the fight here on NXT. And also think, never give up. Remember, fast, trust, and onlook. Well, John Cena still seems to still be taking his loss to Xena very well, truly well here. Back to you, Gene Okerlund. Alright, thank you, Jonathan Coachman, for talking with John Cena after his loss to Xena here on NXT, Gene Okerlund says. Well, one thing Elsa says, it's a good thing that we saw that happen. It was a good fight, and I was happy that it happened, But before we go, Gene Okerlund said, I understand we are going to have the Asuka TWF Women's Heavyweight Gathering now. We are going to do that now here on Main Event. NXT. And we're going to have Gail Kim. I know Gail Kim said me and Asuka were friends. Oh! Do we need to be on stands? I guess so. This is sad. Gail says. You're telling me, Gail. Asuka says we can't even stand in the ring. And wakefulness is going to keep on making me fall down. I need a stand. Anyway, yeah, here we go. I know that we have been friends and foes and friends for some time, and I just want to say Asuka, good job for being the TWF Women's Heavyweight winner again. Even though some folks are going to scathe you, and say you didn't win it in a wrestling fight, but Asuka, you were the only woman to ever be the WWE NXT Women's Heavyweight winner, the WWE SmackDown Women's Heavyweight winner, the WWE Women's Hit Team win, the WWE Women's Team winner, or Strike Team winner, and now the WWE Raw Women's Heavyweight winner. You've done a lot more in the TWF, but hell, you did a lot more in WWE than I ever did. I was only a former WWE Women's Heavyweight winner. I only hold it for maybe a week. Neither than that. And yes, I went on to be at least a 6-time or a 7-time IW Knockouts Heavyweight winner. I may have been a former IW Knockouts Women's Strike winner. But Asuka, you done a lot more than I did. You had this unbeaten streak. This unbeaten, time, Asuka. I want to stand. Is it too much? Alright. You had this unbeaten streak going, Asuka, that went all the way from 2015 YL when you were on NXT, and then it went on from when you were first, from 2015 YL to 2018 YL. When you were on NXT, when you went to Raw, when you went to SmackDown the first time. Oh, don't forget how I went back to Raw. Well, Gil, you want to say some good things about me, Asuka says. At the end of the day, I always onlooked you, for all of those things you did. Now, if it wasn't for women like you, Gil, I don't think women like me would have been in wrestling. And I know that you wish it was you that did all those things. And I'm not here to say that, you wish it was you who did all those things. But at the end of the day, things happen, You just happened to be in WWE during the 2 times when they weren't taking women wrestling as earnest as they were taking it now. And now, yes, that was a sad thing, Gil. If you would have come to WWE later than you did, then maybe things would have been unlike. But you couldn't help being in WWE from 2002 YL to 2003 YL, 2002 YL toward 2004 YL. You couldn't help that you spent 1.5 year in OVW, then came up. You couldn't help that you came to WWE from 2008 YL to 2011 YL, and you can't help that and during that time didn't take it. So yes, you went to IW. For 2 ones in IW. 2000, what was that again? 2005 YL to 2008 YL, right? And then 2011, no. But Gil, thank you for coming out here, and thank you for being my friend. Thank you for onlook and love. Now, if there is anyone I'd want to have another fight with for the TWF Women's Heavyweight winnings, then I won 2 times, and I will form a 2-time. I'm also, don't forget, a former TWF Heavyweight winner. I won that at least. I won a TWF Women's Heavyweight winnings 3 times. TWF Heavyweight winner once. And I know, Gil, you were a TWF Women's Heavyweight winner once, TWF Allegheny Earldom winner, and all that other stuff, okay? But I want to have it with you. You want to have it with me? Well, the way I look at it, Gil Kim says, I'm happy that you would want to pick, me to have your first TWF Women's Heavyweight winnings fight with, and get off of me. Fucker. No, Ivory says. You're not going to fight someone who doesn't wrestle anymore, Asuka. She's a highway woman. She doesn't wrestle anymore. I'm the one you should be fighting. Hell, there's so many other women wrestlers who are in all those lockers who could be the TWF Women's Heavyweight winner. But they had to give it to you, Asuka. And now you're going to want to fight Gail Kim? Yeah, I think I will. Fuck you. Oh. And Asuka just knocked Ivory right out of the ring. So that means there might be a fight between Asuka and Ivory. Well, looks like it is. Well, what'd you think about that? Gene Okerlund says. Asuka and her winnings gathering, and Ivory coming in and doing whatever the hell she was doing, shaming everyone. Yes, Ivory says, I believe at the end of the day, Asuka should pick who she's doesn't have a pick who she's going to wrestle. But if Asuka could pick to wrestle someone again, I think she should go with Gail Kim. Well, that's what I think too, Taz said, but Asuka has no choosing and picking who she wrestles and fights. That's up to other folks. But at the end of the day, I did like the Asuka TWF Women's Heavyweight winning gathering. I thought it was good, Taz says. Well, it looks like it is all the time we have here for TWF NXT. I'm Gene Okerlund for Elsa and Taz. We hope you like NXT, and we'll see you tomorrow for Dynamite.